everybody, and happy Friday. If you're here with me in the Discord, YouTube, Kicker, X chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us. That's mine. We got Yama, Scott Martin, Chrono, Ember, TWJ, Luge, Hockey, Shane, Marty, Ferrari, Phil, Navy Guy, National, Ron's Funk, Amateur, Genius, Cyrus, good morning, Chris, Bear Goes Long, Mass Rick, Zona, Matt, Pozo, good morning to you, Holy Earth, Paul Yoon, Oscar, Brady, Gui, Karbaba, Karim, what's up? What is going down? What's cracking? Rip's not in the building. What's that? Jay Prowse, Martin from the EU. Akin PR. What's up? Alejandro Bonafide, G Jones, John Mig, Launchpad, Scotty, Nathan Nader, Crypto, Fox, Duper Dave. What's up, aka Duper Dave? Ali, how are you? Good morning. Fencer, Stoli, Crypto, Fox, NLV, Lamanco, Chrono Ember, JD Jitsu, good morning. Ryan Johnson, Illicit, good morning. I read that as something else. Blaze, Loco Trays, Gringo, El Diablo, Dead Cat Bounce, Chrono Ember, Yaz, Scott, Day Trader Rig, BC Seattle, Potechko, Moneymaker, Cradio, Bonafides, Croner. I should switch over to Bookman. I want to talk about this in a second. Making seven figures, Lamar Love, Brian Johnson, Taco, Sinky. Good morning, Nolerman, Flash Gordonian, Doomslayer, NQ Prince, Alejandro, Eddie, Moondas, Doomslayer, Tree Hugger, Naz Trader, Tad, 48, Cam Cook, Mr. Vic Vice, Nilias, Shane G, Steve, Fasik, Two Tones. Good morning to you, Sammy, Futures G, Steven, Big How, AP, Brian, Troy Taylor, FC Mike, Push with the Pull, Mr. Cuervo. What up, Scott, Ryan, Poppy Trays, Golden Boy, Good Mecca, Picky Anya in the building, Tadas, Always Be Racing, Guri, Charlie FXer, the one and only Ryan Johnson with the redemption. You're already in there, aren't you? Yeah, that's you. I see you. Oh wait, sorry, dude, my bad. This whole time the stream was off on the my bad. Well, hello. Sorry about that. Let me get you suited and booted here, Mr. Johnson. You are good. Do 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 do. Oh, there it is. Oh, there we go. 2026. There we go. Is NQ Nonsense in here? I'm trying to find you. What's up, Haliok? Mr. Jeff, Theodore. Thank you for busting ass for the overs on the poker yesterday. What did we played poker? Man, where was I? I don't remember the poker. Oh, wait. Dice. It was Dice. Yeah, Dice scuffed us. Oh, Blackjack. Yeah, Blackjack. I don't lose in Blackjack. I just get scuffed in Dice. I think we got to take Dice off the rotation for a while. I believe that my fingers have gone a little bit cold in Dice, unfortunately. Always try to get the overs. Yeah, no, Discord stream was my fault. It's all good. What's up, Shiva? Stop loss didn't get triggered and lost 22 G's on 4 accounts on Top Step. What? Wait, hold up. How? What? Your stop loss didn't get triggered? How? How's that even possible? Nice way to start Friday. Let's see. Yes, sir. Holy. Nice, dog. 2, 3. Dude, I'm so tired. I'm seeing this as 6 accounts and I'm counting it. I'm like, that's 5 accounts. Nice job, dude. National just took a payout. What kind of accounts are those? Are those the new select ones? What type of accounts are those, my friend? Or are those the lightning funded? 50K growth. Wow, I was wrong on everything. So National in here, who's one of the mods, he just took a payout for 12,500, 20,500, carry the one. Yep, 12,500, right? Dude, I'm so tired. Is that not right? 12,500? Okay. I'm like, dude, I'm like doubting my math now. That's not good. 5 times 2,500. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Jack Reacher himself. Congrats to you, buddy. You deserve it. You've been busting your tail, man. That's what you get for working hard. Yeah. That's what fucking happens, people. Put your mind to something, work hard, you get paid. Weird, huh? No, man, slow grinding down just didn't get triggered. How? But how? How did it not get triggered? How did it? Like, it's sim. Wait, was this in your live account or was this in an XFA? Got booty blast by 7. Oh, yeah. So that was a. Does anybody know what this was? Does anybody know? Let's see if anybody's paying attention. Yep, Luna got it first. Nice one, buddy. Yes, sir. It's kind of interesting to see that because I don't believe it. I don't believe that headline. That sounds like a lie. Because didn't they just say a minute ago that they're gonna have to cut back on production, and then today they're like, oh yeah, we didn't mean cut back, we meant ramp up. Although they did deny that original report where they said that they're cutting back. So, you know, I don't know. I wasn't in any trades, but I mean, I feel like that would have been tough. Unless you're instantly taking profit. I don't know. My head is ringing right now. Usually I get up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I was up at like 12:40 this morning. Got like no sleep, dude. So tired. What did I get? Like 5 hours? Oh, I'm so tired. But I did trade this morning. Got all my trading done. I don't want to trade anymore for the day. So if you're here for trading, yeah, sorry. It's, you know, it's better than not streaming at all, I guess, right? What was I even gonna look at? Oh yeah, my sleep. See, I hold my phone, I don't even know what I'm looking at. 5 hours of sleep last night. So tired. But I'm not upset. I'm happy. I'm happy that I woke up because I took 2 trades. I took a trade on NQ and I took a trade on gold. Both of them fantastic. Is gold still going, by the way? I mean, do y'all see this move in gold? I woke up and I looked at my phone. I thought I was like, hey, look at this shit. Here, I'll show you on Bookmap over here. Wow, it's going right now. Gold is yammering again. Look at this shit, though. It's getting beamed to the sky. I wonder if we break 4,400 today. The all-time high is up at 44.37. It's got plenty of room, but it's crazy. You gotta imagine how many people are just getting their shit pushed in with this. Like, ouch. They're getting their cheeks clapped, and then some. Like, I don't know why people would even bother shorting this. And then it just goes, wah! You know? How do you manage your discipline so strictly? What motivates you? The same as your username, making money. I know what happens when I'm not disciplined. I did it for years, you know? I know what happens when I'm not disciplined. And when you go through that, it depends on how much pain you endure. I think that you need to endure maximum amounts of pain in order to shape your discipline in a way that you can't have trading without discipline. You just can't, right? Me going into the market right now, there's plenty of opportunities, but me just not caring, right? I think like a lot of very successful traders out there simply don't care about the results, in the sense that if I put on a trade and I lose, I don't really care. If I put on a trade and I win, that's good. But I'm not like hard up on it. I don't know how to explain it. It's a different mindset. I don't give a shit either way, kind of thing. But I do, but I don't. I don't know. This is probably not making any sense. I'm so loopy. Probably not making much sense, but like, how do I describe it? If I put on a losing trade, it's a losing trade and we just move on, you know? And I put on a winning trade, I'm stoked, but it's not like, I'm like, wow, that was miraculous that I won the trade, you know? I don't know. And like right now, I'm up 50K on the day. Well, $2,250 shy of 50K on the day. I could trade right now. I just don't feel like it. You know? I don't really feel like it. because we crossed a couple milestones. We hit 40,000 followers on X, amazing. 31,000 followers on Instagram, amazing. But then the things that matter, we crossed $500,000 in profit on the month in just 10 trading days, which means our average is over 50K a month. And we hit 2.1 million in the balance. Just a moment ago, we were trying to hit 2 million in the balance. So yeah, stoked on it. Proud of that, right? So here's, yeah, 47,000, 2.105 million. So a lot of things to be excited about, a lot of things to be happy about. But it comes from being disciplined, right? If you watch me, I'm very disciplined. I only take trades that I feel like I should be taking. And if I take a trade that I should be taking, I don't really care if I lose it, right? I've taken a lot of losing trades this week, to be honest with you. I mean, this is probably my most losingest week as far as trades go. I haven't had a red day, but I've had a lot of losing trades, right? I had, like, this day was fucking clusterfuck of losing trades to start things out. And then we recovered, and then we made a little bit more, and we gave some back, and then gave back a little bit more, and then made some more, and gave back more, and made more, and made more, and made more. That was that day. So I think I'm being real with you. This has been like my most losingest week, but that didn't like, as far as like trades go, but that doesn't like take me out of things. And if I end the day red, I don't care. So what was the question? How do you manage your discipline so strictly? It's a little mix of not giving a fuck and then also really spending a lot of time and getting hurt a lot, right? Dominican Trader says, question, why can't you keep up with prop accounts and blow them? Because I'm just not a good enough trader, man. I mean, if we're being honest, I don't have the chops to trade good enough to trade on prop firm accounts. So I just blow them all the time, man. All the time. It's I'm working towards it. You know, this is my 12th year of trading. Hopefully soon in the future, I'll be good enough to trade like you and not blow prop firm accounts. When I think about role models in trading, your name comes to my mind. It's pretty much you. I mean, it's pretty much you. Watching trade is very different than watching anyone else. Very inspiring. I don't agree. I mean, you look at what Dominican Trader said. You know, he said, why can't you keep prop accounts and blow them? I don't think that's very inspiring at all. You know, I wish I could keep prop firm accounts and keep them afloat. You know, like that, what was it? Those Tradeify accounts I got back-to-back payouts from. I guess I did keep those afloat, didn't I? And I guess I had like a 100% win rate in those things, didn't I? I can't remember. It's, it was so long ago. It was like 2 weeks ago. It was a while ago. But yeah, I agree. 100% win rate in prop firm accounts, that is technically blowing them. You know, it is technically blowing them. So I agree with what a lot of what you're saying, Dominican Trader. I didn't mean it in a bad way. Well, I didn't either. I just want to know if it's because of their drawdown being so low. I'm just kind of, well, if you're not saying it in a bad way, I'm just trying to understand how 100% win rate in Tradeify is blowing accounts. An actual 100% win rate in those accounts. 100% win rate. I'm just confused by your question when it's 100%. 100% win rate. Apex accounts. The ones that I haven't traded all year. Are we talking about those? Oh, this is fun. Do you have a Discord? We can get this conversation going better if you drop your Discord name. I'll have you up on the show here and we can have a voice chat. That'd be a lot better. Dímelo, papi. Dímelo. Tell it to me. I think it'd be a lot easier. And we can have a nice, rational conversation with one another. That would be fun, I think. Come on, baby. Let's do it. All you have to do is just type in your Discord name and I'll bring you on the... Why Boo always have the boxing gloves on? Because I fucking hate people like you, if I'm being honest. I think you're a fucking loser. And the fact that you watch me and you say stupid shit like that, I think that you're one of the biggest pieces of shits in the world. Like, I think you're a fucking loser clown. And you're broke as shit because you're obviously jealous about what I'm doing here. Like, you're a broke fucking loser clown. Put the fries in the bag, you little bitch. You fucking broke ass fucking clown. Is that clear enough for you? Put the fries in the fucking bag, you fucking bitch. Is that clear enough for you? Okay. Do you see this number on the screen here? I don't know what kind of house you live in, but I could probably buy it 3 times over in cash. In a fucking account that I barely care about. You're a little bitch, and you're sitting here watching me asking, why do I blow prop accounts when I had a 100% win rate in them? And then you move the goalpost to Apex accounts, which I don't even trade. You're a broke little bitch. Jealousy is a real thing. Instead, turn that into inspiration, my friend. Actually, I could probably buy whatever fucking shack you're in 10 times over, you little fucking broke bitch. What brokerage do I use for my personal account? AMP. I use AMP. It's never, you know, no good deed goes unpunished. You can't run a free stream without a fucking retard like that, can you? You can, in fact, buy my house 3 times rips, but I'm not hitting. No. Let's see what happened. Can you beat up Matt Leach into approving my 30K payout? Lost everything right before Christmas. Why'd you lose it? What do you mean? Why would you lose it? You're doing what Dominican Trader does. He blows accounts for a living. What are you doing over there? Always have to be some asset. It's fine. You know, I actually do appreciate it. It makes the show fun. It makes the show fun. And plus, then I never have to hear from them again. It made me realize too, like probably about 3 months ago, I realized that no matter what you do in this space, there's always going to be people that no matter what you do, right? You could have, I mean, dude, it's no matter what you do, no matter what you do. It's literally no matter what you do in this space, there will be people that are so upset with their own place in life that the only thing that they know how to do, their only reaction, is to just hate. That's it. That's it. And it is what it is. There's nothing you can do. There's just nothing you can do. That's the US mentality. I don't know. I guess I don't have enough friends. I've never been surrounded by like people who hate. I think like, dude, like I don't hate, dude. My friends that are like so much more successful and wealthy than me, I don't hate. I think it's great. I think it's awesome. I think it's amazing. I think it's incredible. I love seeing my friends crush it. You know what I mean? I think it's very inspiring. You ever think about like, oh, fuck that guy, you know? Who cares about any blown prop account when you scale the multi-million-dollar personal account? I mean, Dominican Trader 1 does, let's be honest. He's asking the real questions. Dominican Trader 1 is very curious about that stuff. And again, he's shaping it from a place that isn't reality. Like, Ribs, why did you move from Las Vegas? Ribs, why is it that you dyed your hair green? Why did you vote for Biden? Ribs, why don't you trade NQ anymore? I never understand it. The questions that people ask with such definitive purpose that are just bullshit. That's crazy. AMP has one of the lowest, if not the lowest, margin requirements. Yeah, so if you have $200,000 or more in your account, it's $2,000 for one NQ mini. If you have $100,000 or less in your account, well, if you have under 200,000, I guess I should say, it's $1,000 per mini. Now, why did I quit trading? I don't know, man. It was just too hard for me. I was following Dominican Trader 1's course, and it made me trade like a dipshit, so I give it up. How was that? Is that water? No, straight vodka. Straight vodka. You're going to Costco? What are you going to pick up? Rotisserie chicken? I could go for one of those right now. That would be delicious. I think I want to gamble early today. You know, we never did a gamble point thing. Let's do one for 8:45 or 8:46 actually. Let's do one quick one. I'm just gonna start gambling. It's Friday. You know? It's Friday, baby. Let's do this. You get 5 minutes for this one. 5 minutes. There you go. To be honest, I need Rip's mentality, accept losses and losing weeks. This fucks me up all the time, not being able to accept a loss or let go of my bias. It's part of it, brother. It's part of it. You need to start taking payouts and saving up to invest in SpaceX when it goes public. That's a good goal right there. I like that. Rips, buying power in AMP is not like in IBKR, and IBKR doesn't equal balance, equals leveraged balance. Oh yeah, yeah. This is all fake now. It's all fake. Cash, currency, NLB, previous day balance. Oh, there's previous day balance. Notional liquidity value in USD. Yeah, it's margin though. I got like $4 in my account, man. It's like $4, I think. I don't know. I have no idea. Probably like $4. Get myself a Subway sandwich. Fun stream. It's good stuff, man. That was great. Does AMP enforce a 100 contract limit on NQ? Yes. The maximum number of contracts that I could currently take in AMP in gold and in NASDAQ and in ES is 100. In silver, I'm capped at 25. I'm sure if I called them, I could change that, but I don't need to right now. So the max size is 100. But even, if you have $200,000 in your account, you can open up 100 contracts, but I don't know how it works with, when I had 200K in my account, I never got close to trading 100 contracts. So I don't know what happens. I would assume, I don't know how it works, but there's a thing called maintenance margin, right? So I don't know how it works with AMP because I've never done it and I've never pushed up against a limit like that, but they could close your position or part of your position. Technically speaking, they could, right? They technically could, but I don't know if they would. I don't know how it would work, to be honest. Because at $200,000 balance exactly, you open up 100 contracts, you're already going to be below the $200,000 maintenance margin to hold it. So I don't know. You shouldn't be doing that. It's ridiculous. It's 100 points and it's gone. It's ridiculous. Is the max of 100 contracts split across all instruments? I don't think so. I almost did trade gold and NQ at the exact same time today. I actually set my shit up in split screen. But I don't think I've done it. I don't think I've had two positions working at once that are 100 and 100. So I don't know. I couldn't answer that. I would have I'm pretty sure I could take 100 GC, 100 ES, and 100 NQ simultaneously because I have tons of balance. I see that you scale aggressively into your trades and typically get out at once. Could you share the type of orders you are typically using? It varies. I'm using stops, I'm using limits, I'm using markets. It just depends on what the current setup is, what I'm looking to do. It's not a one size fits all. So sometimes I'm all out, sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm feathering out, sometimes I'm pulling out at 50%. It just depends. It's all dependent. Very dynamic. Have you or no, I've never traded 1,000 contracts. No, not even close. The most I've ever traded is 100. I thought, dude, back when the very first time I ever traded NQ was on Thinkorswim. And I thought that 25 shares was what it was. And I was trading 25 contracts and I vaporized money like that. And I thought 25 used to be a lot. 100's a lot, but I think that maybe next year we might be graduating to 200 and beyond, but we'll see. I'm in no rush right now. I'm just chilling. It's all good. But no, I've never traded 1,000 contracts. It's insane. Do you think it'd be a good time to activate my funded account today, or will price action be choppy? It is Friday. Next week's going to be roll week. You know, I can't really predict on whether or not it's gonna be choppy. I think gold is a very good trade right now. It's giving a lot of opportunity if you're patient, right? If you're looking at gold, a lot of opportunity if you're patient. Keep in mind the book map above my head is for NQ, not for gold. We'll switch it over to gold. If you have patience, I think gold is there. So maybe if you're wanting to trade some metals, it's crazy the squeeze that's going on. I don't know. I can't really speak for index equity futures. There seems like there's still a lot of people that need to roll out of the contract. Volume is definitely an issue a little bit. So just do whatever you feel is right. What tools do you use to monitor gamma levels? There's a lot of different things that you can use. You can actually have, there's one that you can get imported into Bookmap that will overlay gamma levels onto your chart. It's a lot of different, they're all the same. Doesn't matter what you use. No trading for me next week. I'll be on a cruise and no internet. That sounds lovely. Got to call and get those special privileges to trade that much. Correct. Yeah, I would have to call and then get approval. I'm sure they would approve me with my balance, but I don't need it. Wow, look at gold. Look at gold squeezing, dude. New high of day. Wow. That is crazy. People are getting destroyed in gold right now. It's crazy the squeezing that's going on. Squeezing and seasoning. Look at this. Somebody just got destroyed right there. That's somebody getting stopped out real bad. That's horrible. Oh, ouch. That would suck. It's about 400 or 500 contracts there. It's coming up towards all-time highs. We're what, 70 points away or so? Let's see. We are 57 points away. Crazy. Yeah, shorts are getting schmammered. Dude, 1,000 contracts would be bonkers. Market moves 100 points, it's $1 million. $2 million. NQ moves 100 points, it's $2 million. It's fucking bonkers, bro. Speaking of bonkers, gold is still going. Fed Schmid is talking right now. Economy is showing momentum. Inflation is too hot. Wants to keep monetary policy modestly restrictive. You're seeing a lot of these guys go pretty hawkish on future rate cuts now. So, be interesting to see if that kind of continues with this hawkish tone that we're seeing. I can tell the difference between somebody stopping out momentum and buying on Bookmap just by watching relative volume and just, you know, watching Bookmap or just watching a DOM or time and sales for a while. If you want, you can get the MBO and you can see if whether or not those were stops, but I promise you they were. How do I start as a beginner Bookmap user? Stare at it for 10 plus hours a day for a year or more. Isn't it easier liquidity wise and maybe even cheaper commission wise to trade mini instead of micro contracts when trading less than 50 micro contracts? I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I'm not a micros guy, so I don't know. Would you trade a mega NQ? I've never heard of a mega NQ. in my life. I didn't even know that's a thing. It's wild if that's a real thing. So this is up 25 points from that low. Crazy. So crazy. What about a Giga NQ? Yeah, those are coming soon, I guess. What's up, SW? How are you? All right, what is this? Almost 836. What are we doing? 846 for the payout here on channel points. So yeah, gold is continuing to squeeze. Equities are kind of fighting around. Bitcoin's chopping sideways. Let's take a look at NASDAQ here, just meandering around. Pro Plus Ultimate Infinite NQ? Yes. Let's get it. NQ Pro Max. Yeah, Goolsby's on CNBC right now. Also, Schmidt is yapping, so a lot of things are moving the markets around here. Micros are expensive. I mean, dude, if you're trying to make, you know, a few $100 a day, micros are a great thing to use on props. And a lot of people who only trade micros that do well. Let me ask you this, National, if you're still listening, on those the $12,500 in payouts, what were you trading, minis or micros? I think this would be pretty telling. If he's still here, he's probably gone for the day. Just finished the Puffy Reckoning. Wow, that dude is super narcissistic. He's a terrible person. He's an awful human being. I'm pretty sure that National traded micros to get that $12,500 payout. Trade BTC on AMP. You could trade BTC futures. I don't even know. Let me see actually if I can trade that on AMP. BTC, or what is it? MBTC. What the hell is BTC? What's the symbol for BTC futures on AMP? Bitcoin. It's not showing up, so maybe I can't even trade it on that. MBTC, yeah. Nothing's coming up when I search it in AMP, so I don't know. Maybe you can't. Never tried. Do you stream and trade on the same PC? My streaming PC is over there, but it's pretty much the same thing. Took out 10K last month on Top 7 Lucid trading micros, $3 to $5 per trade, or $3 to $5 per trade, depending on market structure. There you go. Nice. Yeah, I think that National made a lot of money trading micros. So, but he's gone. I would think that on that $12,500 he just got paid out, he would, yeah, he would have traded micros. Difference between trading GC and ZAO. The difference is GC is a CME product. ZAO is a Forex product. No BTC futures on AMP. I've tried calling AMP. They don't allow me. That's fine. Well, there you go. Shows why it didn't come up when I was searching for it. I traded Bitcoin futures on Thinkorswim back in the day. Very expensive margin costs because it's not the micro Bitcoin or whatever the fuck it is. Very expensive. A lot of margin they require. Well, in general, Thinkorswim required a lot of margin for futures products. Bookmap is very important to me. Can you show the NQ fee? Sure. There you go. Plans for the weekend. We got 2 dinners booked. One tonight, one tomorrow. But I need some sleep. I'm so tired. That's why I just want to get these channel points done and then gamble, then I'm out of here. Probably not even, well, the open will happen while we're gambling, but yeah. You like to see all orders on Bookmap, or do you filter by order size? I don't use any filters. You've been burning both ends of the stick lately. Good morning, Yolanda. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Thinkorswim isn't good for day trading. Yeah, no, it's terrible. I would never use it, no. There's a lot of people that were using Thinkorswim and hyper scalping on it because they were giving very advantageous fills, and then they plugged up that leak and started banning those people that were hyper scalping. So that was their entire edge, which is hilarious when you think about it. Oh, I'm so tired. Let's Straight to gambling today. Do you think Dom Charter Bookmap to place orders? I've never placed an order on Bookmap, and I never will. So, Dom or buttons or chart. I mean, if you want to right click on your chart. I saw that if you're using the long short tool, let me see if this actually works now. Yeah, you can actually turn that into a trade now. Here, I'll show you what I'm doing. You can take this and turn that into a trade. There's a button up here where you can just turn that into a trade now. Create a limit order. I'm not going to do it, but I'm just saying you can use this tool now and you can drag out your whole position and then, you know, create a limit order. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to enter a position. So anyway, yeah, you can do that now on TradingView. Pretty sick. Pretty cool, man. So that should be helpful. Why do you rarely trade past 11 a.m.? No setups? Well, I trade past 11 a.m. on FOMC. It just depends, man. I don't really, there's nothing rigid about my trading. I'm just very dynamic. Like, I don't usually trade when I traded this morning, but I was up and the market was moving, so I traded. I made 50 grand. So I trade when the market's moving, when I have mental capital, I'm not exhausted. Take what the market can give me, move on. That's it. For now, I use AMP and Lightspeed. Had anyone? Yeah, Lightspeed is what whatchamacallit, that Ross Cameron uses. I never execute on Lightspeed myself. I would rather be on. I mean, it depends. There's, yeah, that's a different conversation. These retarded static rules about time and stuff. Never understood them. Markets are dynamic, so you got to be dynamic as well. Also, you know, the way I taught myself to trade was literally the whole session, man. 4 a.m. Eastern until 8 p.m. Eastern. Like, very long days. Long days. And a lot of those days were ending in red. It's not fun when that 8 p.m. after hours bell ticks and you're just fucked. It's horrible. Interactive Brokerage is great as well. I don't think I've ever had an IBKR account, ever. When you're very tired, do you caffeine up to trade or just call it? I'm up money right now, so if I wasn't up money, I'd probably be more interested in trading. It's not like there's not going to be opportunities, especially out the open. I'm sure, like Fat Guy says, I'm the most unmotivated, motivated trader out there. If you put me in a position where I have to trade, I can figure it out probably. I can work that position. Even a really bad one, I could probably work my way out of it. It's Friday. I'm up $504,000 on the month in 10 trading days, 50K a day average, 50K today. I'm good, man. You know, that's where my head's at. It's just whatever. Throw 2K and trade 1 to 2 micros on what? Oh, you're talking about AMP account, yeah. Ribs is Friday. Just want to give you a huge thanks for all you do here, and thanks for showing up every day. Sense of community helps a lot of people. Bless, brother. That's why I do it, man. I know that there's more people that appreciate it than not, you know? You know? Historically, has NQ had enough volume to trade a week before Christmas week? It just, dude, it depends, right? So if we have like crazy news that comes out next week, it could happen, but you know, it's roll week. There's a lot of things. It's just, you just got to show up. You got to pay attention, you know? I don't believe in predicting things seasonally. I like to have an idea of what happened over the last 5 years at that time, but I don't marry myself to that ideology, if that makes sense. I like to show up and see what's happening. What are the participants of the market doing? That's it. What was the news? What's the macro environment? What are the news releases? What's the environment? You'll never catch me being like, oh man, where's the Santa rally? Like, I don't ever think like that. Well, is there going to be a big Santa rally this year? Like, I don't catch me never thinking like that, you know? I think it's more respectable to make 50K a day from trading than from affiliates. You think? Here's a little news flash for you. I'm not going to go there. Waste of time. Behind on stream, definitely need to hear you talk about discipline. Lost an XFA on a gold range play last night before I went to bed. Brutally dumb of me to not put a... You have to use a stop, brother. There's no benefit to not using a stop. Stops don't hurt you. Not having a stop is going to hurt you. You got to remember, getting stop out of a trade doesn't mean that you're a bad trader. It means that your idea did not work out. Doesn't even mean that you were wrong. Just means that your idea didn't work out. Your trade idea didn't work out. Happens to me all the time. This week was probably the most losing trades I've had in the last 6 months. This week alone. But I just move on. You just go. Okay, do I still have gas in the tank? Is there still opportunity? Let's go. Do I still have mental capital? Let's go. My last red day was on October 20 something. Last week of October. I was exhausted that day. There you go. You're a day trader. Stop listening to fundamentals or gurus talk about seasonality. Yeah, if you're a swing trader, I mean, we are day traders. We end our positions flat by the end of the day, right? Photo finish on points. Here we go. I love it. Where are we? What is it? 591. Yeah, photo finish, baby. Let's go. Yeah, man. With stops, y'all need to stop worrying about if you get stopped out on a position. It should be like a release of your stress. Here's a great way to look at it, right? When you're putting on a trade, stop looking at how much you're going to make on the trade. Because, like, you're conditioning your mind to think, like, that you're going to win every trade that you put on. Look at the downside first and then figure out if it's worth the risk, right? If you're putting on a trade and you're like, okay, I'm risking $1,000 on this trade. We're using whole numbers. I risk $1,000 on this trade. How are you going to feel if you hit $1,000 and you lose? Because most people who put on trades, they're like, well, I'm going to make 10 grand on this trade. You never think about it from downside first. And that's a huge problem for your mental. I look at a trade and I'm always looking at what's the max I'm going to lose on this trade. And then when it happens, I move on, right? Like I started the open 2-3 opens ago and I was down 37K after I closed my trade because I got fucked on that trade. I was down $37,000 instantly, but that was part of the plan. That was part of the plan. I didn't want to take the trade, but I had to. And I was like, fuck, if I don't take this trade, then what am I doing? And I was wrong. And I got stopped out. I lost 37 grand. I don't sit there and go, oh no, where did that come from? I should win. Like, dude, no, I stopped out, move on. You know, look at what you're going to lose before you put on a trade. And then is it worth it to you? Are you going to feel super upset if you lose $1,000 on a trade because your stop is at $1,000? The answer is no, then take the trade. If the answer is yes, you'd feel upset that you lose $1,000 on a trade where your stop is at $1,000. Don't take the fucking trade. Right? Yeah, mentally prepare to lose, but don't focus on losing. Is gold going again? It is, huh? I don't even have to look, right? Oh, it's going down. Ooh, 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 ooh. So think about that from a mental aspect. When you put on a trade, measure what your downside is first. What's your downside? And plus, this will get you to stop moving your damn stops. I can't believe people are still doing that out there. You've been trading for more than a year. You've been trading for more than a year and you're sitting there and you're moving your fucking stop? Are you out of your fucking mind? And I'm talking about like moving it deeper. Like here's your stop at a grand and it starts to come towards your stop and you're like, oh, 1,500? Starts to come towards it. Oh, 2,000? What the fuck are you doing, man? It's so much easier to just go, boink, stopped out. All right, let's look for the next one if that's your goal. Stop doing that bullshit, man. It's crazy. All it does is cost you future earnings. Really. You should be happy when you stop out. And I know it sounds counterintuitive, but you really should be happy when you stop out because you don't have any more stress. Really. You have a limit on how many trades you take a day. My limit is dictated by my mental capital. That's it. My mental capital is shot right now. I've been awake for almost 6 hours. I've been up for about 6 hours. Almost, I think. Something like that. I've taken trades today. I feel good about them. I want to go into the weekend with a loving attitude. I want to be very happy this weekend. I'm very happy right now with this week's performance. I had a goal to hit $500,000 by the second week of December. Here we are, second week of December. We're up 504,000 on the month, 10 trading days, 507,000, whatever the fuck it is. That's a good start to the month. I don't expect a lot of opportunity towards the tail end of this month, so I'm trying to make up and pick up the slack here. So, how many trades do I take in a day? Well, I could take more trades now, but I'm not gonna. I've married the idea that I'm not gonna trade for the rest of the day, right? All right, YouTubers, I'm gonna cut the stream, not because I don't love you, but because I'm gonna start gambling. YouTube doesn't like gambling, so. If you want to hang out on Kick, I'm not going to trade for the rest of the day, probably, but I'll be on Kick. Have a good weekend, YouTubers. We're finishing up our day. 47,750 in the bank, 2.105 million in the balance, all from $100,000 with a withdrawal, et cetera, et cetera. All right, have a good weekend. Don't drink and drive. Call an Uber, call a Lyft. See you. Bye.